Welcome back to News Insight. Hello, guys. The removal of Obasa, he refuses to go away as people expected. They thought, the legislators came to Abuja to see Asiwaju. They wanted to treat it like a family affair, which also in a way shortchanges the public, because I believe that if you remove somebody for corruption, the person should be tried so that the people benefit from that. And if there is any asset that belongs to the government that the person has compromised or taken or forcefully procured or whatever, it should be retrieved from the person. You don't just use our resources to settle political scores. But now, the man has said, no, I did not, I'm the speaker. You can't impeach me in my absence. We were on break. Who conveyed for the city? Philip, is it proper? I mean, the case is before the court already know that, but is there any way he could have been impeached when they were on break?
You see, Lagos State House of Assembly and Lagos State politics is becoming very interesting. When the impeachment happens, Obasa was far away at Atlanta in the United States. And he wasn't bothered. When he came back, he said, I remain the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. That whatever they have done is ultra-virus. That he doesn't know what they are saying.
Yes.
People thought he was going to go to the House of Assembly with talks and fight. But he's a man who understands the law. And he has approached a court of law to say, look, this is what has happened. How have I erred here? Does the action of these people right? And he has brought his case before the court. We can't preempt what the court will say.
Say we cannot.
Yeah, but from the surface of it, it shows that this is a man who want a peaceful resolution to this case and to prove his innocence. He said, if they said, I have, misappropriated fund, I'm ready to
bring the evidence forward.
They should bring the evidence.
Said it's a lie.
So they couldn't do anything, but he's the first to go to court. And look, my impeachment is 40. Yeah. Look at what has happened.
Okay, after the 40, maybe we can get 39. So, Kingsley, is there any possibility that they will settle and probably withdraw this case? Or maybe they have even settled that this could be retire the matter? Face-saving exit route. Could there be anything like that? This is one family.
Well, one family, different interests. What normally resonates in my head when most of these things come up these days is what Kayode Fayemi said. There is just us playing
drama, political theater.
Yeah. So we're entertaining the public.
He said, but behind we are one.
But we are not feeling entertained because this is our commonwealth.
Are we not talking about it?
But we are not entertained.
If I don't entertain, why are we talking about it? Number one, some people are benefiting. The lawyer is benefiting. Number two, we are reading it on the news. It's trending. We're talking about it. They are keeping us busy.
But Nigerians actually want to know if they see Obasa tomorrow, whether they say this man is a thief, or this man is not a thief.
Have they ever satisfied the interest
this
of
man was wrongly removed, or this man was not wrongly removed?
Have they ever satisfied the interest
and as it is before the court, this man was rightly impeached when they were on recess or not rightly impeached.
So we cannot speak on it because it's a matter before.
Yeah, we cannot. Yes. But I say in the future.
We are just exactly.
Yes.
Now, number one, is it with our interest that they elected Obasa as the House Speaker? No. Was it on our interest that they removed him? No. You see, I'm just being logical here. That between these political actors, there is something that connects all of them together.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
I just said they are one family.
Then, number two, we must also look at it that the Jagaban of Lagos cannot sit down and be experiencing Lagos go into chaos and he will just look as if nothing is happening. Number three, don't forget, it's APC versus APC versus APC versus APC. The legislature is APC, the governor, the executive is APC. Do you understand? All 8 members of the House are all APC.
Okay, Philip, let me tell you, in as much as the matter is before the court and Obasa has done the right thing, people will continue to report this matter and continue to talk about the proceedings as it progresses.
Yes.
What we don't have power might just be the outcome.
Yes.
And Nigerians are interested in knowing if a speaker can be impeached while they are on recess or not. Now, if for any reason they now agree with one family and withdraw this case, do you think that's the best interest of Nigeria, or the case should take its course, run its course fully?
You see, whether, we've said it over and over that a law is not a law or it is being interpreted by a court of law.
Exactly.
Now, this is the first time a city speaker, a House of Assembly is on recess. The speaker has not issued order to convey the House. He has not reconvened the House or order any other person to convey the House. And he has sat and he was impeached. Yes. And the man has gone to court to challenge that. And we want the court to interpret this action that is being provided for in the law court. We can't speak on it. Because whatever we say...
No, what I'm saying, would you want... They would do, like, if they withdraw it, do you think it's the best interest of Nigeria?
If they withdraw it today, we cannot...
No, is it in best interest of Nigeria, or it should run its course? That interpretation you are talking about,
exactly.
the people will get it.
We don't want the matter to be withdrawn. We want to run its course.
That's right, that's my interest.
Have interpretation so that...
In the future, exactly.
When we are speaking on this topic, like we can say... in the social case
in Lagos
against Lagos State House of Assembly, the court interpret to say that a house that is on recess speaker cannot be impeached when the house is on recess or otherwise.
That's
now we cannot say
exactly. That's my interest. So
that one is based on academic level. As in the academic, I'm talking about a point of reference.
Yes.
When the matter is being this kind of matter comes up,
or any other house
precedent
exactly. Tomorrow.
Yes.
So now, if at the end of the day, like you said, there are different interests.
Yes.
If Obasa continue to push that interest, do you think that interest is for the interest of law, like we have said, or even interest for the people, or his political interest?
His political interest.
What is that interest?
You see, the interest is that it's possible that Lagos is saturated.
Okay.
And at this point, it may bust up. And, most of the time, what busts a lot of things come from the inside first. The Jagaban, that's the president, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has held sway in Lagos for the past 24, 26 years now. And it's possible we'll be having a new political structure that want to gain control of Lagos come up. What's his name? Ambode couldn't do it. He said Ambode must go, and Ambode left. Do you understand? But now, the position he occupies is quite shaky too. There are a lot of economic issues at the federal level.
No, but they are not saying it. They say they are doing very well.
That's what you think they think.
well, in addition to what he has said, it's both for his interest and for the interest of law.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, if the court takes a decision on it, it becomes a precedent, a law. So a point of law, there will be a law, because a law is not a law until the court made a pronouncement.
So it becomes a law.
Well, but on that note also too, it may also climb up and go to.
That's even what we want.
Now, it's also time based.
See, let me tell you.
Now, hold on.
No, that's what we want.
The major fallout of this is not to make sure it's set as a precedent. Where references will be made to that kind of thing. Is first of all.
But that would be what the public will benefit.
That's what I said. Yes. In addition to what you said, you see, when a judgment is pronounced, whether it's a magistrate court or a high court,
if it makes the final judgment,
we make reference to it, even in the Supreme Court.
It's the law.
Because there is
except it is challenged.
Yes, it cannot be set aside. So it's the law. Because the law has interpreted it to be so.
That's right. Except it is challenged. And if it is challenged out to the Supreme Court, we'll still get the law.
It did the law.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think at that time, that is actually where the public will benefit from this course. So
that the House of Assembly should not on recess, and then the governor called the impeachment speaker, and then they said the man is impeached.
Yes.
Once that law is being made, and it's made, you will see that if you want to impeach speaker,
you wait for him to come back from recess or not. So we'll have been able to be informed. So now, away from the legal something, let's go to the accusation, the monetary part, which is also for the people. Because at the end of the day, all these things are for the people.
Yes.
The mandate is for the people.
Yes.
The money is for the people. The resources, they said he misappropriated. The man says there's no truth like that. There's nothing like that. Could the entire house rely on a lie? These are the people that run the government and impeach. Wouldn't there be an element of truth? Do you think these people can rely on a lie and impeach, whether the impeachment was right or not, let's leave that, the court will tell us in the future. Do you think the House could rely on a lie and move motion for impeachment?
Okafor, haven't you heard of manufactured evidence? Have you heard of manufactured evidence?
So now, okay, now let me get
So if they don't need the evidence with facts, what are they delaying before they arrest the man?
You know,
Why are they delaying before the man is being brought before the law? If what they said is true, that this man misappropriates fund, and they had the fact, the figure and everything with them, what is holding them back?
okay, now there could be a lot of things holding them, because sometimes they may still want the political clout of the man in the future. You know, these politicians, they like settlement.
Well,
but let me ask you,
so they don't have the gut.
Now, if you impeach someone for corruption, you end up not prosecuting the person. Should you just be left alone? Like, you have distorted the system, you have told a lie to the people.
Okay,
You see, what I'm not finding very funny with you right now is the fact that you are trying to tell us that these politicians work for the people.
That is what it's supposed to be.
Let's leave suppose. Let's leave assumption. They don't work for us. I don't want you to make it too legal. This one. They don't work for us.
Talking about evidence.
Give me proof.
If they have proof, why
They don't work for us. They do what they want to do when they want to do it and how they want to do it. They coin the law for their own purpose. Whether at the legislature or the National Assembly or at this thing, I mean, they work for their purposes. I mean, we have seen only in Nigeria, for example, we have 3 members of assembly governing Rivers.
Yes.
We have also seen in Rivers 6 members. We have seen in Edo 4 members. I mean, and you said they govern for us. That means, you said it the other day, in the space of that political era, some local governments were denied representation.
Yes. You know, why I'm always saying this is because at the end of the day, it is all about the people. Whatever we are doing is supposed to be for the people. And when it is not for the people, we cannot fold our hands and say,
let the people rise up.
We need to do something. Because a whole state, a speaker of a state is removed based on corruption. You can't sweep.
You can't sweep
it
there are
under.
no evidence to show.
Yes, or
that
there are
there's
no
corruption.
evidence. Whichever way is I mean, if there are no evidence to show, the entire house have told a lie.
Yes,
then there's evidence to show.
And then you apologize to the people.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. What do you think should happen at the end of the day?
Yeah, I said my mind. If they don't have evidence, they will apologize to the people. If they have evidence, they should
bring it out.
Simple.
Don't forget, I've said it on this platform. Don't forget, this Obasa has been. Maybe he's a man with a cat with 9 lives. He has been investigated before. He has been threatened with impeachment. So many things. Even evidence have been thrown that I have seen before now. Not by the House, because then it was supported by the House. Then by the opposition, that he's a corrupt speaker. He was speaker. He has been speaker for 10 years. He's not just today became speaker.
Okay, maybe that's where I'm going to do a takeaway. If they have evidence, they should prosecute him. If they don't have evidence, they should apologize. You can't toss the people here and there. We must have a takeout. We must have a takeaway from this impeachment. We must know whether Obasa is a corrupt person or not. The people have the right to know that. I think that will be our takeaway for today. This is still News Insights. We'll be right back.